National Anthem. Your state, Your Excellency, Dr. Mrs. Ifalwa Valido, River State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Legislature of Assembly, Ambassador Desmond Akawu, State Chairman, Dr. Honorable Harvey Johnson, Special Advisor on Budget, Gentlemen of the Press, and other bills by Your Excellency. Therefore, may I invite
Your Excellency, I have the leave of Mr. Speaker and indeed of the entire House to present to you the 2021 appropriation bill as passed by the River State House of Assembly, as well as 20 other bills passed by the House in the past few months. Your Excellency, the River State appropriation bill as passed makes provision for services of River State for the year ending the 31st day of December 2021. Your Excellency, the House considered the bill presented to us and we deemed it fit to give it accelerated deliberations, and of course we had it passed and the House approved over 448 billion naira for the services of the state for 2021. Your Excellency, we also have the Ogunabale Fruit Market Bill, Law number 9 of 2020, that the House has also passed. We have the Rumuwoji Market Bill passed by the House. It's going to be a Law number 10 of 2020. We have the Okoro Nodo Flyover Bill that was passed. It's going to be Law number 11 of 2020. We have the Port Harcourt Polytechnic Amendments Bill that was passed. Is by your assent is going to be Law number 13 of 2019. We have the Dr. Abie Samuel Precious Sekibo Road Bill number 14 of 2020. We have the Sir Celestine Ngozichim Omeha Bill that was passed by the House. It will eventually be Law number 15 of 2020. We have the River State Dehumanizing and Harmful Traditional Practices Abolition Amendment Bill that was passed by the House. It will be Law number 11 of 2019. We also have the River State Audit Bill that was passed, eventually to be Law number 2 of 2020. We have the River State University Teaching Hospital Amendment Bill that the House has passed to be Law number 24 of 2020. We have the General Yakubu Gowon Road Bill that was passed. It will be Law number 21 of 2020. We have the Dr. Dima Dennis Fibresima Doctor's Quarters River State University Teaching Hospital Bill passed by the House. That is Law number 17 of 2020. We have the River State Rabies Flyover Bill that was passed. That's going to be Law number 13 of 2020. The River State Rumoba Flyover Bill passed by the House. That's Law number 12 of 2020. We have the Cardinal Res Jim Lawson Cultural Center Bill passed by the House. It will eventually be Law number 19 of 2020. We have the Dame Patience Faka Jonathan Road Bill passed by the House. We have the Engineer Lawrence Andele Amadi Road Bill passed by the House. We have the Chief Emmanuel Wonokoro Aguma JP House Bill passed by the House. We have the River State Female Circumcision Abolition Amendment Bill passed by the House. That will be Law number 9 of 2019. We have the River State Security Trust Fund Law, and it will be the Law number 6 of 2020, and the River State Violence Against Persons Bill that was passed by the House. Your Excellency, all bills were passed by this House and we give due consideration given the importance of all these bills to the entire state It's our firm belief that when these bills are given the due assent that they deserve, they will indeed impact on the activities of the state and indeed make life more enjoyable for the good people of River State. Your Excellency, by the leave of the House, may I now proceed to present to you all bills passed by the House for your assent.
Let me, on behalf of the Legal Council, thank Mr. Speaker, the principal officers and members of the State Assembly for the expeditious passing of the appropriation law of 2020. We realized that this bill was, the appropriation bill was laid before the State Assembly 1 week or 2 weeks ago. But because of the importance of it, the honorable members gave the time it was needed in order to pass the bill into law so that government would not be in a quagmire as we start from the new year. So I want to sincerely thank you for this. And for the other bills which are passed into law, like the University Teaching Hospital Amendment Law, the Security Trust Fund Law, the Audit Law, and other laws like the Humanizing and Harmful Traditional Practices Law, the Violence Against Persons Law, and the LHA, the Protected Law Amendment Bill, and the Female Circumcision Law. It is not easy to pass these laws, these bills into law in such a quite short time. I'm surprised that we have signed almost 7 bills into law today. I mean, we have assented to the laws we've passed. And I want to commend your efforts. If you're not interested in the development of the state, it would not have been possible. But because of your commitment to make sure that the state moves forward, we took time to make sure that these things are ready for my assent. But we don't say that it is not only for the executive to see that the state moves forward, it's also for the legislature and the judiciary. We are lucky in our state that the three arms of government are working very closely, also doing their own work. We are not supposed to fight, we are supposed to work together for the development of the state, and that's what you have shown. I most sincerely commend you, particularly this appropriation law, which of course, what happened to us last time, where we were supposed to get a grant of over $5 million, we could not because we are not on time in uploading our appropriation law. But this time around, I hope the Ministry of Finance and Budget will not have an excuse to tell us that this didn't happen and this did not happen. So the lawmakers have done their own part. We now have to do our own part. But what is important to me is to say that we'll do all we can to make sure that this appropriation law is fully implemented, particularly as regards to the basic infrastructure we're supposed to provide for our people. So many people have asked why there are no projects in their area. We could not have in our budget speech name all the projects in this world. It's not possible. But within inside the project, you will know that we have a lot of projects, and those that cannot be named, we have to put them under special projects. So everybody should be assured that there's no local government that will be left out as far as the implementation of this budget is concerned. People should not be ethnic biased. People should talk about how River State will move forward. It's very, very key. For me, I'm not perturbed about whatever criticisms anybody may say, but you must have your facts. It's not just enough for you to say that, oh, and I've told everybody to challenge us. The point is that we don't like to say the truth. Anybody should challenge us in this state. Let anybody tell me one local government, one, where there's no one government project. It's easy to talk on radio. As I sit here, I don't need to call any ministry. As I sit here, I can name one by one all the 22 local government, what projects that were embarked or were embarking upon. I can sit here. I don't need to go back home now. I can call from Rivers West, Rivers East, to Rivers South East, local government by local government. So it's not enough for people to begin to carry propaganda and the rest of it. That does not work. So I thank you most sincerely, and let us work together the way we're working together. And you will see that our state will be a different state. Today, when we went for the National Council of Works, Minister of Works was there, the Senate Committee Chairman of Works, Adamu Alero, he was there, Minister of Senate Chairman of Air Force, he was there, and the Chairman of the Senate Committee said, look, he wants to tell all other states to emulate what is going on in the River State, that as they were coming, they were so satisfied with what they have seen. Unfortunately, I said, well, he does not want to talk about development in the state so that I will not play politics with it. But whether I like it or not, there's nobody that has eyes will say that he's not seen anything going on in the state, except those that God said they will never see. You know, there are those that perpetually cost, that they will never see any good thing. So if that is their portion, may it remain their portion. That you have eyes, but you say you cannot see. So that is their business, you know. But let us see how we can move our state from the stage where we are to the next level. So once more, I thank you and believe that every department agency will have to implement what is there, but also understand that government has a priority and money does not come that way. Even if you are budgeted for 88 billion, does not mean that 488 billion will come. It has never happened. Why we have had a surplus budget? Never, never. So at the end of the day, what you may get or what you may get at the end of the day maybe 200 something billion. So how do you do it? You have to utilize what you've got in to see how you prioritize whatever you will do. So when some people say, oh, I have an envelope of 20 billion, it's not done that way. 20 billion must be subjected to the money that is available. So not that they give you envelope of 20 billion or approve your budget, then you write. You say, release the sum of 20 billion. Nobody does that. So some people may not have the basic knowledge about how budget works. Budget is an estimate. It's an estimate of what you will get and what you will spend in terms of capital and current. So I want to say thank you for this and watch that we continue to work closely in order to move and step forward. Thank you, and God bless you.